Good morning. So, well, it's morning where I'm at, or at the moment. Anyway, so got my morning voice, going. This is the first time I actually talked today. Anyway, I'm doing my color. Someone did ask the next time I do my color if I could show what I use and then how I do it. So that is what I'm doing. I use Matrix. I only used Matrix when I was in beauty school. Actually, not in beauty school. The first salon that I worked at had a color class, and it was with Matrix, and I learned it and I loved it. So now I only use Matrix. But if you have a color that you like from the store, by all means. This is just what I use. I don't have this one in the box, but it's So Color from Matrix, and it is 6RR. And then I also add a red booster to get some extra redness. Now, since my ends have already been colored and processed, I use a demi-permanent from Matrix, Color Sync. I just realized it's the So Color anyway. Yes, so Color Sync, but on my ends I'm using a 7RR. Might be backwards. Only because this would be a little darker, so I got a higher one just so they can kind of match a little bit more. So I'll do my ends later. But right now I'm gonna do my roots. So I just squeeze some color in a bowl, and I use 30 volume for my roots rather than 20, and mix it up so that I can get my color started. So I did my roots, and now I did the same thing, mixing my demi-permanent, only I did it with 9B. So it's a much smaller concentration of developer. So now I'm just gonna apply it to my ends. Now my ends are already gonna be a little bit brighter, only because remember this part was bleached when I did my blonde years ago, and it's all grown here at the bottom. So from like here down it was all bleached, and all this is just not bleached. But this is how you would want to refresh your ends. You don't want to keep going over your ends with permanent color and with the higher volume, because it'll dry it out more. And after your color, you always want to make sure you do a nice good protein treatment or deep treatment to get that moisture back in. coloring locks or coloring your own locks or somebody else's, you want to make sure you use more color because your locks will absorb it a little bit more. So you want to really kind of be heavy-handed and so make sure the color gets all the way through so that you don't have any like spots. So I'm gonna put a cap over this part and sit under the dryer for about 40 minutes because it takes a little longer for it to process, and then color stops processing about 40 minutes anyway. So just gonna make sure I have all the allotted time that we'll have to process. So I'll see you after I rinse it out. Okay, so I had shampooed and deconditioned with It's a 10. Let me show you real quick. It's called It's a 10 hair mask. Miracle hair mask. Yeah, so I love it. I love the way it smells and it makes my hair feel like super soft. So here's how it looks. Yes. So my red has just come alive and I love it. So I am actually going to put some layers in my hair. So my front has been layered for some time and it's been layered even when I was loose natural. So I just want to layer it some more to get more of a frame around my face and some in the back. So it gives me a little bit more body when I wear it curly. Okay, so I am just going to frame my face here. And I hope I'm doing this right. So I'm just gonna take this here. And my scissors, I'm just gonna wing it. And start cutting it off. Oh gosh. And do it again. Get some more here. Yep, that looks better already. And this is all from the back. Oh. It's just a little weird when you don't do it with the comb. So, see that angle look that I have? That's what I wanted. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Cool beans, right? And now I'm going to layer up some in the back. So let's see here. So I've just cut my hair in the layers. Here in the front where it frames some more. It's hard to see with the black too, but it frames some more. And then in the back, I'm really not sure how it looks. From the side, it kind of looks good. So let me check it out for myself actually. Oh yeah. Well, I'm loving all of this. And you see how the back frames down like that? Awesome. So I'm loving it. So all I'm gonna do now is put my hair in some curls. Oh, I love it. I hope you're getting all of this because this looks so nice. All right, so I'm just gonna roll my hair up, some perm rods, put some olive oil on. So my hair can be nice and moisturized, especially my scalp.
Mom, my hair.
Want me to do your hair?
Yeah.
Okay. Later.
On floor. Cut it.
Sure did.
Mom, I'll cut the hair.
Oh, you can't. Okay, so I had been under dry for about an hour and then I went back under again for about 30 minutes. If my hair ain't dry, I'm gonna be upset. So I'm just gonna start taking them out. If you haven't already, please subscribe. You know, it's free. And then you can be able to see all my other videos coming up, whether it's a lock style or a loose natural, if I'm working on clients, and get some inspiration ideas on how to style your hair.